Always happens this time of year. Media gets into the Easter thing, the Jesus thing. I don't know if you saw Newsweek. There's a story, the cover story, "Forget the Church, Follow Jesus" by Andrew Sullivan. Can you see this picture of Jesus? Real nice European-looking guy. Got a crown of thorns on, though. The thing I like about it, he's wearing a coat just like the one I bought last fall. You know. But what Andrew Sullivan's getting at, he's saying, well, forget the Jesus of the church and follow the real Jesus. And if you do that, this is what you get. This Christianity comes not from the head or the gut, but from the soul. The head being the church with the magisterium, the gut being the church with everybody all emotional about it, right? But from the soul. It is as meek as it is quietly liberating. It does not seize the moment, it lets it be. It doesn't seek worldly recognition or success, and it flees from power and wealth. It is the religion of unachievement, and it is not afraid. In the anxious, crammed lives of our modern twittering souls, in the materialist obsessions we cling to for security and recession, in a world where sectarian extremism threatens to unleash mass destruction, this sheer Christianity, seeking truth without the expectation of resolution, simply living each day, doing what we can to fulfill God's will, is more vital than ever. It may, in fact, be the only spiritual transformation that can, in the end, transcend the nagging emptiness of our late capitalist lives, or the cult of distracting contemporaneity, or the threat of apocalyptic war where Jesus once walked. You see attempts to find this everywhere, from experimental spirituality to resurgent fundamentalism. Something inside us is telling us we need radical spiritual change. I don't disagree with that, do you? I mean, it does sound nice and ideal, but where are you going to find that? And the thing is, okay, forget the church, follow Jesus. So let's all get together and follow the Jesus that Andrew Sullivan's talking about, and we'll meet here next Sunday and do that. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, forget that. We're supposed to forget. You see the problem. So how do you follow Jesus? How does the resurrected Christ really come into your life, come into my life? How many people here are baptized? Hey, we're at 100%. I think that's a record for St. Mary's. Every one of us are baptized. If you heard the lesson from Romans, when we are baptized, we put on Christ. When we are baptized, our surname gets changed. We're now Christian. So what does that mean? Okay, does that mean I have to apply my head and learn the magisterium of the church so I'll know what Christ? No. Well, does that mean I have to pour out my heart in a charismatic fervor? No. Those things may help, but that does not activate Christ. First of all, the head thing. The head thing? The book thing? That's projecting onto a historical Christ. That's the Christ I know, the one in all the books that can teach me. The gut thing, that's projecting way out there on that metaphysical Christ. The one, especially when you get way out on the fringe of that, the one I'm waiting for to come back. Going to come back any day now. We'll wrap things up. What happens if you come to hear? By that, I mean, what happens when you withdraw the projection from the metaphysical Christ, withdraw your projection from the historical Christ? Something radical is going to happen. Resurrection. Because without those projections, the only Christ that's going to awaken is the one that's in you and the one that's in me. And in that moment, resurrection happens. It's not way back there. It's not way out there. It's right here, right now, in this special, sacred moment.